Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in to Baton Rouge's Live Music's LiveWire. We'd like to welcome you back. We've been on a brief summer hiatus here, but we're glad to have you back to see us. And tonight, we're lucky we've got with us, all the way down from Canada right now, expatriate Cajun, Troy Turner. Troy, say hello.
Hello, everybody. How y'all doing?
All right. Troy's come into town. He's going to be here for what, 2 months, you said?
I'll be here for 6 months. Already
6
been here
months.
2 months. So,
Okay, so he's got another 4 months with us. He'll be playing around. You're in New Orleans right now,
New
correct?
Orleans, yes.
All right.
I'll be playing on Bourbon Street and little small vineyards until Jazz Fest. I wanted to just make sure I got across the board.
You'll make it into Jazz Fest for sure.
Yeah.
You guys are going to have a chance to hear Troy play later, and it's going to be a treat, I promise you. You know, Troy has been sort of, I guess you'd call him the blues child's prodigy from around here, because you started off when you were very young.
Oh, 14 years old.
14 years old, and made a name for himself back then. And so you've been to Europe how many times?
I can't tell you. Amsterdam, Belgium, Holland, Paris, France, Italy, Germany, Russia, Finland.
He could have been working for the government. We just don't know that. Okay? But it's really something. He has been making waves everywhere he goes, and now you live in Canada.
I live in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada.
Alberta, okay. Yeah. And what brought you up there?
Well, I fell in love. My wife, Shauna, yeah.
It is a woman, always a woman, I tell you.
It happens.
All right. In Athens.
It happens.
Oh, it happens. I thought you met her in Athens. I was thinking, dang, this is quite the international story. All right. Okay, well, it does happen, and you're up there. How do you like living up there?
I'm finally getting used to the weather, the snow. I learned to shovel snow instead of raking leaves.
Well, there's always a cross to bear everywhere you go. Well, yeah. But how's the music scene up there?
The music scene is a jam session every weekday, from Monday through Sunday, and I try not to attend them, but usually when I get bored at the house, I just get in my car and I ride and go.
Can't resist it. That's in the blood.
Yeah, I just want to play.
So you're a hell of a player. So how do you do up there?
Well, there was a lot of guitar players that kind of got very intimidated, and I tell them, don't worry about what I do, and just do your thing. You know, like James Brown said, just sit back and do your thing.
Your thing.
And I even started having people ask me for guitar lessons, so I started tutoring guitar. So
why not?
Why not? Yeah.
Well, now you've got a number of albums out, and we've got a few of them right here we can show. Certainly back. Teenage Blues in Baton Rouge. Now, this goes back a number of years, back when you were very young.
That was actually on vinyl and also cassette.
Ooh, look at the picture on the back. That's a young man there.
Oh, yeah. I wish I could look like that again.
Well, we all do, right? And, of course, you've got a whole lot of blues album that came out. This was much later here.
Yeah, that's my fourth one. That one actually came out, I think, in 2011.
Okay.
And it came out on Evidence Records, and it's got Steve Cropper and Brian May on there with me.
Cool.
Yeah.
And then you got Blues on My Back.
Tell-Off Records.
Another one. Yeah.
Musk Skillings from Living Color played bass on it.
Excellent.
And I can't think of none of the other artists. I can't remember.
Okay, and then, of course, we've got the Handful of Aces.
Yes, Lucky Peterson played on that one, and Edgar Winter from the White Trash Band.
Okay. Well, now, you have been with other musicians many times. One of the things I have that I lost in the flood, unfortunately, was a compilation album called Rattlesnake Blues. Which was a compilation, had not only you on there, but they had Billy Sheehan, you had Ian Anderson, and Jethro Tull was on there.
Yeah,
it was a tribute to Peter Green.
That's right.
The English blues player that actually started Fleetwood Mac.
Right.
Yeah, so that was quite a place for you to come out. When did that come about for you?
I was in New York City actually recording half of the third album, which is Blues on My Back, with Living Color. And then that was with Randy Labby out of Portland, Maine, and John Tiven, who wrote a lot of songs like I See the Light for Jeff Healey. And then Ernie Goodman found out I was in New York and said, "Hey, I want Troy Turner to come over to the studio. I want to put him on this album." And we had no clue what it was. And one take, just like tonight.
Oh yeah. Well, it's there are a lot of great players on that record. It's kind of obscure, harder to find, I think. But for all of you out there, besides wanting to pick up some of these fine albums we have here, and we will give you a place to find them later on. Okay. That's one to look up. It's a pretty outstanding album.
Oh, yeah.
Now, do you have a website or anything else?
Yes, it's called TroyTurners.club. TroyTurner.club.
.club?
Yeah.
As opposed to .com.
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. That's a new one for me.
It's Canadian.
Figures those Canadians would do something different. Anybody that lives in that much snow has to do something in their spare time.
It's like our zip code is like it got letters in it, you know, like
Dang Canucks, I tell ya.
and.
But that's a wonderful thing. So, you know, it brings a more of an international flair to all of us down here.
Right.
So everybody can appreciate Troy. Are you going to be playing here in Baton Rouge anytime soon?
I think I have some other bookings booked, mostly like Bottle and Tap, Scott Gasket. I have Fat Cats. I also have Fred's on the River.
Okay.
And like I said, I came down here early, but my tour actually supposed to start in September. 15, I was supposed to be here. But I had a real good time coming early. I got to eat crawfish. I got to go fishing. I got to actually see some of the family that I never haven't seen in a while, you know, before the pandemic. And, you know, staying away from home for 2 years was kind of hard.
That would be hard, yeah.
And now I just received my permanent residency in Canada, and it really took a while to get that. And you have to buy so many visas. You have to stay such a short period of time, a long period of time, and you have to go through all these different tests and everything. And then I made it. So now I'm half Canadian, half American.
Well, you got to get some back bacon. Got to get some back bacon and a couple of Foster's. Not Foster's. That's Australian there. What is the big A? That's right. Yeah. There's the Great White North. So guys, if y'all hang on for a few minutes, you're gonna have a chance to really get impressed with some good music from these guys. So we'll be right back in just a second with Troy Turner and his fellas right here. Thank you. All right, that was great, Troy. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you.
Thank you guys for tuning in. We would certainly hope not only would you share this one with some of your friends, because they'll appreciate you doing that, but also come and subscribe to our page right here. That's Baton Rouge's live music on YouTube. Share it with your friends. Let them see some of this great stuff we have coming out. We've got more to come, and check back with us every week, because we should be having something coming out for you. So we look forward to having entertainment for you guys again. We're fixing to work on a whole new episode of Sound Man and Speaker Boy. So we want you to follow that too. So once again, thank you to Troy Turner.
Thank
Troy.
you. Thank you, Bob.
I appreciate
it. Thank
you.
So
welcome down here for another 4 months. I don't care where you're from. It's worth driving to New Orleans on Bourbon Street to come see this guy play. And hopefully he'll be picking up some gigs. You got a man from Orlando, head over to Florida. There's a lot of stuff going on there.
Jazz Fest, October 10th.
There you go. Jazz Fest right here down in New Orleans.
Yeah.
That's a big one. Come back and see us. Thank y'all. We'll see you next time on Live Music's LiveWire.
A cheating woman's love is just a curse, and all the time you went hard, you're thinking about who's got that first. And I'm a big strong man, take care of myself. Yeah. Well, I'm feeling like a baby, pull you back from my house. Well, I need protection from your love. If I'm gonna box a few rounds with you, baby, I better put on the glove. Now give a little credit, baby. Well, credit is due. Run some numbers, mommy, darling. I can add to the two. I may not have all the answers right in your face, but I'm discussing with you, woman, about that you disgrace. Well, I need protection from your love. If I'm gonna box a few rounds with you, baby, I better put on my glove. Need protection from your love. If I'm gonna box a few rounds with you, baby, I better put on